It's time for our next episode of The Audacity is Way Too High. Hashtag Mirrors for Men. This is your blanket trigger warning that if you are drinking anything, please push it to the side. If you are eating anything, please swallow it completely. We do not want to get anything stuck in your throat. We have some doozies today. And I want to remind us all that my spaces are not safe spaces for men. So when they jump into my comment section and want to pop off at the mouth, they will get some pop off in back. So let's jump into some of these. This man right here, C, he says, I don't think most women in 2025 are qualified to be mothers. So I agree with you. Let the birth rates plummet. The thing is, you cannot convince me that people are around C-Man willingly. You cannot tell me that he is breathing the same air as any woman who is like not a family member or a coworker. You cannot tell me that he has talked to any woman that he doesn't have to pay first. Of course, I don't really know C-Man, but I am willing to bet $136 that no living woman is around C-Man willingly and breathing the same air, being close enough for him to actually have a conversation with a woman. And I'm not sharing his YouTube handle because this man will not get any views from the women in my spaces. Now we have Zeus Art God. Zeus can't even spell his own name correctly because Zeus is 4 letters. How do you mess that up? But anyways, he shares a screenshot of this woman who posted a selfie of herself saying, whoever think this level of makeup look good, unfriend me please, because you obviously not real with yourself or others. Who cares what some man who can't spell his name, has no grammar, has to say about a woman who's just simply sharing a picture of herself? This woman is just living, talking about her hair color and shared a selfie. She's not saying anything negative, but then here comes this Dusty to talk mess about her. Just looking at this picture is enough to cause allergies. I'm sure that someone has been activated, watery eyes, sneezing, all of those things. Someone had to bust out their inhaler. How dare he talk about someone's makeup? He is rejecting women that he wouldn't have a chance with. How dare he? This is the reason why, another reason why Mirrors for Men needs to be a thing. Rejecting women that have no interest in you, that wouldn't even look at your picture unless you popped into their feed. Like, why are you even speaking on women in makeup? Now we have this woman named Cherry White, the Stallion Chef. She's showing this quick clip of herself in this freakum dress, looking thicker than a Snicker, looking more than a whole snack. She's looking like a whole dinner. So then we got this man named January Jarvis that decides to put these grossed out emojis. Like, why are you doing that? This woman is not doing anything to you. Why are you putting these emojis? This is Cherry as well. She just changed her profile picture. She shared 2 pictures of January. January had these pictures posted of himself, of his own volition, and he did this to himself. Why is he talking mess about this woman whilst looking like he hasn't had a proper meal since George W. Bush was a president? The levels of audacity for these people is inversely proportional to their looks. So as their audacity goes up, their looks goes down. So that is the reason why so many of them are angry and unattractive. This woman named Sonia's Hub International shared this collage of January saying, you so bold. And to that, January says that he is in the best shape of his life. And that definitely is a shape. We can see the shape of his ribs. It looks like literally he is trying to get down to his skeleton. Now, y'all, this was a wild one that I came across on Threads yesterday. This woman named Indescribable says, having a baby in this country as a Black woman is extremely dangerous. Please don't ask me why I don't have kids. And to that, Earl says, but that also a red flag because us men say your pee ain't no good. So every ninja you done been with pulled out, girl, bye. That is Earl. You can see even from this profile picture that this is a quite unfortunate looking fella. And I am about to blow this picture up. So please brace yourself. And this is Earl. Earl has a whole set of teeths that are gold. And I do not know why people that are this unattractive stay talking up to women, let alone about women, because they know that we are about to start snapping off at them. This is another picture of Earl, and the gasp I gasped when I saw this picture was astounding because this looked like a thugged out Bugs Bunny. Why are his teeth so big and so gold? This is not what God intended. I don't even believe in God like that. But God did not intend for his creations to come out looking like this. God just gave up at this particular point. He just started sending out stuff. He is not doing his best right now. He needs a nap. He needs to just chill out on production because right now he is not doing a good job. Earl did say some stuff at the bottom, but I do not have the urge or energy to translate. Hazel Dimple says, wow, someone really gave birth to you on purpose. And then, excuse my shortness at the bottom says, no child left behind strikes again. Say Shantae says, couldn't afford the termination. And Mrs. T. Franklin says, with deliberate ill consideration for humanity. And T. Lala says, on purpose has me screaming. I said, God just be making any old thing. And then to that, she shares this picture. This is another picture of Earl right here. She says, God damn. These dudes be setting themselves up because why are they jumping into women's conversations? Why are they jumping into women's comment sections looking like they look? They know good and well that they should not even be talking to us. They shouldn't be talking to us in real life or virtual spaces looking like they be looking. This is a dating profile, but yes, y'all needed to see this one in this particular segment. This is Robert. Robert told us that he is 28. He typed it right here. He says, looking for my lovely ever after. Must be no more than 5'11" and no less than 5'4" in height. So he has a height requirement. If you are 5'2" or 5'3", I am sorry, ladies, you do not make the cut. He says, be available at all times. Give good head. Be able to cook and clean. Devote as much of your time to me as possible. Have a steady income. So you're either working or you're with Robert. And you have to have your own apartment that I can crash at occasionally. If you fit these criteria, swipe left. I will not settle for anything else. And sorry, ladies, if you are a BBW or a single mom, you also do not qualify. He asked the question, did that piss you off? And I must say, it absolutely did not piss me off. It will not piss you off either. The fact that this man has the nerve to ask for a wife appliance, put height restrictions on there. You need to have your own money, but you need to devote time to him. I do not know where they get the temerity from, but they have it. And then to look like this. We only see the top part of him, but based on this neck that we see right here, I know that he is curvaceous. He is also thicker than a Snicker, and he got some nerve because he has this beard here, and that is not even hiding the fact that his cheeks are soft as all get out. He has no distinguished jawline, and he thinks that he is hiding something. We see that you have absolutely no muscle definition. How do they get the nerve to be like this? But you know what? No, Robert, you did not piss anybody off because nobody wants to swipe on you. So sorry, you're not going to upset anybody. This was a post on Facebook, so I don't know if y'all remember this kiss. This woman didn't even know this man. It says, this kiss is regarded as one of the most romantic photos of all time, but these people were complete strangers and the woman did not give consent. The sailors, like many others in Times Square that day, was so happy World War II ended that he grabbed the nearest woman and kissed her. So that is how this picture came to be. Audacity. How are you grabbing someone and kissing them? But they don't seem to care about consent. They didn't really care about it then. They don't really seem particularly pressed about it now. This is a man speaking on that post saying, them men served the country in the war of wars. It was only right that the women get down on their knees and perform service for the country. That is what Lynn Sparks Jr. says. When Robert gets to be 37, he's going to have a check that is a chin neck. that looks like this because he is falling apart. You can also tell that he is also pretty curvaceous and non-muscular. Let me know what you think about all of these.